The end goal of every technology is to become invisible so that you can focus on working on the idea instead of fiddling with the settings or staring at the loading screen. There are only few technologies that have gotten closer to that point, and it's a journey for every technology even if they reach that end goal. Because what we do with the technology will also evolve and move forward. Another thing we can do is to adapt ourselves to that technology, just like how touch typing on the keyboard can improve productivity compared to hunting down each letter one by one. That adaptation reduces the friction of creating and gets you one step closer to closing the gap between you and your work. I said all of this because I want to justify gestures on smartphone. Good gesture input will reduce the friction between you and the task you're doing on the phone. I have seen a couple of gestures in the Nothing Phone 1, however, it does not compare to what other smartphone brands offer. We can do much better than this. So this is my take on the possibilities of gestures we can do on our Nothing Phone 1. I made an entirely new settings for all the gestures called GestureX, cause why not? And these are the ones I borrowed from all other OEMs, custom ROMs and some from Imagination Land. First, the people's favorite 3-finger swipe to screenshot. Many Android phones already have this feature. This is the one I think people will want the most. Second, the brightness control gesture. I'm not sure how many people know about this gesture. It used to be there in all custom ROMs. Basically, swiping across the notification bar will adjust the brightness of the display instead of swiping down the notification panel and changing it. It is handy for the people like me who prefer to manually adjust the brightness over auto brightness. Third, there is the one-hand mode. We all know what one-hand mode is. Almost all of the smartphones have this feature. In this concept, I designed to enable one-hand mode by simply swiping down on the navigation pill at the bottom. You can click the arrow to change the position of the smaller display and close the one-hand mode by clicking the X or swiping down again at the navigation pill. Fourth, off-screen gestures. The idea is that you can control the music without waking the device. You can just swipe down to play or pause, swipe left to play next, swipe right to play previous. It's very intuitive and it also helps to reduce the screen time. After that, we have screen, wake and sleep gestures. Currently, there is a gesture for waking the device, which is by a single tap, but there is a really high chance of accidentally waking the device when you set it to single tap. So I prefer double tap over single tap, but hey, let's make that as an option. And double tap again to put the device to sleep would be nice. 6. Hardware button shortcuts. There is a gesture to launch the camera when you double click the power button, but I suggest giving an option to customize what action needs to be performed when you do the gesture. The volume button can also be used to do these quick actions. Next, rear tap gesture. It's there in iOS. I don't know which other Android smartphone have this feature. Basically, you can trigger an action by double or triple tapping the back of the phone. I'm pretty sure the tap is recognized by the gyroscope and accelerometer in the phone. I would love to see that in Nothing Phone 1. It would be awesome if you could double tap the back of the phone to expand the notification panel. Last but not least, air gestures. Yes, these are the infamous chop chop and double twist gestures straight from Motorola. I don't know about the legality of using these gestures, but if possible, it would be awesome to see those in the Nothing Phone 1. And that's it. I know this list is not perfect. I want this list to change and grow over time. I would love to see your suggestions, so share them in the comments. And I need your help to bring this video in front of Carl and the Nothing team. So share this video and tag them and let them know what we want. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.